It's just different.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Cali Woo, Bill Duke, yeah.
You don't know what I seen.
You don't know what I seen.
Live your life, not mine. If you know what I mean.
If you know what I mean.
You don't know what I've been through.
You don't know.
You don't know what I seen.
You don't know what I seen.
Live your life, not mine.
Not mine.
If you know what I mean. They don't know. You don't know. We don't know. Life is funny, things we do to get money. Hardships, hard times. And these days, these situations, they be sticky like honey. If it ain't Corona, they trying to clone ya. What happens to the little girl that went missing from her home? Her own daddy keep touching her. Daddy, leave me alone. I ain't got the answers. Trying to get justice for George Floyd. And if Bill Gates got the cure, make sure he got one for cancer. We screaming stop the violence, but who we asking? The killer the same color as the one in the casket. I'm no preacher, spitting hard facts like bleachers. Make America great again. It's only for the rich leeches. Where's Felicia? I guess black reparations went to new prisons and new police substations. For black justice, they be debating. We gotta wake up, but I'm going back to back. I'm on one. Cold cases still hot in the hood, cause the nigga that did it, he still home, son. I'm my own rapper, but got a new balance. Rest in peace to all the young fallen soldiers. Didn't get a chance to show the world their talents. I'm so focused, trying to save the nation. Seeing the road ahead like a full focus. You don't know what I've been through.
It's like that.
You don't know what I've seen.
It's like that.
Live your life, not mine.
It's like that.
If you know what I mean.
It's like that.
You don't know what I've been through.
Yeah.
You don't know what I've seen.
Yeah.
Live your life, not mine.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. They don't know. You don't know. We don't know.
Life is a bitch and death is a motherfucker. You can't trust a mother, cause people be motherfuckers. They stab you when you're back and they smile up in your face. They do whatever it takes to have another place. The population polluted and robbing and shooting. Their mental state been diluted. They owe them all that they booted. Now how you only 17 and you looking 35. It's a wonderful time in this life to be alive. You better get your together. Stop wasting your time, cause time waits for no one. No person, place, or no thing. Yeah, it go fast, motherfucker. It go fast.
You don't know what I've been through.
It's like that.
You don't know what I've seen.
It's like that.
Live your life, not mine.
It's like that.
If you know what I mean.
It's like that.
You don't know what I've been through.
Yeah.
You don't know what I've seen. Live your life, not mine. If you know what I mean. They don't know. You don't know. We don't know.
Yo. Happy Thursday to y'all. It's your host with the most, y'all. Focus Field of Focus Radio. And we do this thing, man, each and every Thursday. Right here, man. Beltway Radio and beyond. 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. And I am, man, your host with the most, Focus Field. And that's Phocuz. And as you already know, man, I'm right here on a book. I'm live. I have missed a week, but I'm back. I'm back in full effect. So all your questions, comments, concerns, drop it right here on the Facebook Live. Also follow me on the IG at Field Focus. It's just that simple. You already know what it is, man. We advertise, we market, we promote. We do it all right here at Focus Radio, man, trying to help these artists break through, trying to help them find their way the best that we can as far as giving them a platform right here. So definitely, man, we play your music. You got a video, you get your spin right here, man. We do it all right here for all my DMV artists, man, trying to look for some extra exposure. You know what I mean? It won't hurt your pockets too much. You know what I mean? But you already know what it is, man. I am here. I'm feeling good once again, man. I missed last week, so I had to be in here. Had to be in here this week. But I missed last week for a great cause, for a great blessing, for a great new journey, just for a new year. You feel me? In the birthday year. So you know how we got New Year's and it's a whole new year, but as far as, your birthday is once a year. So each year, you'll be looking forward to another year to your next one. So, like I said, I had a couple more years around the sun and just celebrated and, just relaxed, just thought and just chilled out. And it was great. It was something different. And that's another thing, man. Dare to be different. You know what I mean? Get out of that comfort zone. You know what I mean? Get out of that don't want to do anything or don't want to try anything, and at least try. Long as it's within something that you wouldn't mind doing, just, hey, man, let's just do it. Let's just do it. It is what it is, man. Let's just do it. But I'm going to hop right into it. I ain't going to talk too much. By the way, Debbie is out there. Debbie is out there, man. So kind of like the aftermaths of the storm we coming up this way with the rain, man. So please be very careful. A lot of floods, and it's a lot of areas, a lot of other states that's still getting hit hard. West Virginia, parts of the Carolina, coming further up this way in those different parts of VA, and then coming, we getting that aftermath. Everybody, man, please be careful out there. Still hot as shit. It's still humid. And, it is what it is, man, with that weather. Hold on for 1 second. But, yeah, man, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get started. And like I say, people don't like to hear these stories, but they got to be reported, So that's what I do, man. I report these stories, and I keep them in your face as long as I can. Because we got to continue to keep bringing awareness. We got to continue. The people that really want to make a difference and the people that really want to do something, we got to keep talking about these things, man. We got to keep it right in your face. And it's just so sad, when I come across these stories. It's sad because I think we really take it for granted being able to go out in society and do whatever it may be, because a lot of people work, but a lot of people don't work, or whatever you may do within your day and to make it back home, man. That's something that we just can't take for granted, and it's a blessing. And when I'm reading these stories and I'm going through these stories for the show to give it to you how I want to give it to you, and I'm feeling a certain type of way myself. I just want my audience to know that. So I'm not just sitting up here just reporting these stories and just to re-reporting them and just to get views and all that. Nah, you know what I'm saying? I'm breaking it down to you because I'm feeling it. That's why I'm bringing awareness, not to only you, but to myself, my family also. You dig what I'm saying? So it's real, man, when I report these stories. So now we got two 16-year-olds with a 25-year-old, that have committed murder in Prince George's County. The 25-year-old male suspect has been identified as DeAndre Boyd of the district. All of them have been charged in the murder of 38-year-old Fernando Alvarenga Cula of Morningside, and both juveniles are now going to be charged as grown-ups, adults, as men. That's why I say I really like what Brave Boy is doing. I really like what she's doing in Prince George's County as far as pushing this and really making examples, because then that'll be life for they little asses. You know what I mean? Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, robbed this guy, shot this guy. You know what I mean? This guy was rushed to the hospital, found in the middle of the street, Morningside. Once again, me and my family, we traveled that road a hell of a lot. You feel me? These are the places that when I say take it for granted, I'm not saying people aren't aware. But what I'm saying is like we just riding, not really maybe paying attention or looking at certain shit and how things, you know what I mean, may go down. And this is 2:30 p.m. And what happened was this was a robbery, and what happened was it was another vehicle. So they together, but it's two different vehicles. The other vehicle is with them, but somewhere else, and that vehicle has been carjacked. So it's just you know, after the shooting, dispatched to the report of somebody with a gun, carjacking, Fisher Road. That's in that Oxon Hill, that Temple Hills area. Second carjacked vehicle, St. B, that's St. Barnabas Road. Both of them fled. Both of them crashed. All of them, 3 of them locked up. I want to know 25 and I want to know 16, right? Damn near 10-year age gap, right? So that's what I'm saying, like, knowing what your kids are doing, who their friends are. I don't know these people's background, but I'm just saying, what is wrong with you at 25 and hanging with some 16-year-olds, nothing but a bad influence? And we got a lot of that out here too. So we talking about the violence, and we're talking about the youth, and we're talking about this, and we're talking about that. And I always say this, where are the role models? 25, and these are two 16-year-olds. It's nothing at all that we really have in common. Seriously. It's nothing at all. But that's why I say it's a lot more to this whole thing, man, with this carjacking, with these flipping these cars, or whatever they may be doing with them, you know what I mean? But in the loop of all that, we have people that are losing their life, innocent people. And that's why I got to keep talking about this shit so you can think about it, riding home, getting to your family. And maybe if the example start getting set, they'll think twice. Because they don't know the law. They're not educated. Then they end up, whole life is just thrown away. So I don't know. I really like what, like I said, in PG County, what Brave Boy is doing. You know, setting the bar, setting the example, letting you know you will be charged, as life won't never come home. Or if you do, you'll be real old and won't even know what home is. You know, and I always said, put them in prison and make them work. You know, we got a lot of people, depending on what the crime is. But when you taking lives and it's senseless, it should be something different, a different level of shit in there. You feel me? Work them. Because I'm tired of it. And these are the same roads that us in my sector, we listen to Phocuz Radio, that we travel. So we just have to be mindful, aware, and like I said, know what's going on, know what's happening, and stay focused, man. But once again, we have someone that has lost their life due to robbery, youth, and wow. So I give it to you, man, just like it is, right? But in other news, right, I'm gonna keep it moving, right? In other news, we had 2 arrests, right? 2 arrests. And one was, I think I sent my man to you, Nelly. And I'm nothing funny at all about getting locked up. I don't think it's anything funny, right, about getting locked up. So this guy was locked up. Nelly, y'all know Nelly. Shanti, y'all know. And got arrested, got pulled over. Said he was driving without, I think, insurance on the car. And they always put it out there like drugs. You know what I mean? Like drugs, like bricks, pounds. But, you know, got caught with some ecstasy pills. And was arrested and I'm sure got out on bail, whatever. But I'm just saying all this to say, man, if he got Ashanti, you know what I mean? So you gonna need something to make you keep going. You feel me? So I'm not even mad. I ain't even mad at Nelly. There you go. I ain't even mad at Nelly, man. At 50 years old, Nelly, man, like I say, one of the artists that had really, really kind of stayed out of trouble. I mean, he has had a few little run-ins, but I'm saying as far as, you know, trying to keep as much as his business private, you know what I mean, his personal business or whatever, and link back up with Ashanti, and I think they're getting married or they married, and I think the baby should be...
No, the baby's here.
Oh, the baby's...
Yeah.
Who they had?
It's a daughter.
Oh, they had a daughter? Oh, okay. So, Ashanti... Oh, wow. Welcome. Congratulations, Ashanti. Nelly. And honestly, to be honest with you, I think they make a great couple, man. Great match from the look of things to me, as far as with the chemistry and everything, man. Just, you know, maybe, you know, two great people that have, you know, loped, came together. So Ashanti, man, and Nelly. But like I say, I'm not mad at him because, like I say, you got Ashanti, you know what I mean, brother? So I know you need something to, you know, keep you up. And I'm not talking about like that. I'm talking about up as far as so you won't go to sleep. You feel what I'm saying? But, hey, they say, you know, part of it is a sex drug. You know what I mean? So, like I say, man, hope you get past that or whatever. And keep it moving, man. You already know what it is. But then, I got my other guy, man. Tip, y'all. T.I. Tip. Y'all already know what it is, man. This is my man right here. I actually met T.I., man, one time or whatever, man, when I was working. I was at Job Corps, and Tip had came and did some motivational speaking. And Tip actually, spoke quite well. And this was years, man, I was in my, years ago. And met Tip and hollered at him for a minute or whatever, man. It was a great experience. And I had some CDs. And I think I had messed up. I may still be sitting here right now, or maybe not. I tell y'all the story of me meeting T.I. So what happened was I heard he was coming, and I was on the grounds that day. So they said, man, hey, look, man, clean the joint up. And, you know, we got T.I. coming down here, and he going to perform and talk to the kids and this stuff. I'm like, oh, for real, Tip coming down? All right, bet. So at that time, I'm rapping. I got all my CDs in my car. Never Wolf had a Cadillac, right? Had all my CDs in the joint because I used to ride around, bump my shit. So he pull up. It's like 4 Suburbans, all that shit. So he pull up, he get out. But me, I'm already standing out there or whatever. I'm already standing out there. But there's so many people around him. Now, mind you, this is the time he going through his shit with the trial, with the guns and this, that. So he making his rounds, you know what I mean, showing his character. So they get out, they around him, they fake rush him. I ain't gonna say fake rush him, but they fake rush him in the joint. I work there. I work at Job Corps, so this is a lot of younger people here. So anyway, they rush him in the joint, and I'm like, damn, so I'm standing there, I'm sitting there and waiting. So I'm gonna tell y'all at the beginning, I forgot one part. So I was out there waiting. One truck had pulled up. One truck pulled up first. And I said, damn, I know he probably in that joint. So when the driver jumped out of that truck, I said, hey, man, look, man, I'm trying to get my CDs to Tip. You know what I'm saying? I said, Phil Deuce, I'm from D.C. I rap with my man, you know what I'm saying, 100 Proof. We got a drink called Phocuz. So he was like, all right. So I gave him like four CDs. Each CD had like 5, 6 songs on them. So he was like, all right, I make sure we get him. So I'm standing out there, John. I'm like, man, I just know Tip gonna hop out this motherfucker, right? Guess what? 3 other joints came, and I don't even remember which joint he hopped out of or whatever. So I don't know if them CDs got thrown away. I don't know if he ever listened to them. I don't know, but I do be hearing him say Phocuz a lot. But anyway, y'all, that's my story. But mistaken identity for a guy that was looking for with the same name, Tip Harris, at that had a warrant in Baltimore. So when he got wherever, he was at or whatever, Tip was at, they thought it was him, ran the name, came back. But fortunately, it was not him. It was not T.I., man. So mistaken identity, got released within 45 minutes and, kept it moving. You feel what I'm saying? So just been like a wild week for a lot of celebrities with different run-ins and getting in trouble about different shit, and just a lot of shit just going on this week, man. But focus. We focus on celebrity right here on Phocuz Radio. But y'all already know what it is, man. 301-761-1040 is the call-in number. We here, man, each and every Thursday. And of course, I have the missing segment that's coming up soon. So don't go nowhere as far as for that missing segment. But I want to talk some business, man. I feel like talking some business. And Big Lots have decided to close a lot of stores. And a lot of stores in this area. It's a listing. It's a big listing, and a lot of stores in this area, Big Lot, is closing down. But anyway, I'm saying all this to say, if you guys have paid attention, it has been a lot of chains, stores closing down in a lot of areas, man. And a few of them Big Lots is saying we're closing down so we can come back bigger and better, and we're rebranding ourselves, and we're doing this and we're doing that. That's what they say. But I know a lot of shoe cities, I reported that a while ago, actually it's closed down. I think it was the Dollar Trees, Family Dollars, one of those, a lot of those closed down. The Shoppers, food warehouses, it was a lot of those that, that has closed down, and this is earlier within this year and last year, so I don't know what's happening, what's going on. And I drive all the time, and I'm always stopping, looking. And I'm like, damn, okay, that's closing down. That's how long this place has been here. Bojangles closed down. So a lot of businesses, man, are closing down. Saying all this to say, man, support, please support your local businesses. I remember back in the day, started with Payless. They closed all the Payless shoe stores down. You know what I mean? So saying all this to say, man, like serious business, man, support your business, man. Support your businesses in your local neighborhood. Support your people. You know what I mean? Support your family members. Support your friends. Support those that you know that you call your friends that may have businesses and startups. That when they just need that support, for you to support them and just tell someone else, to help them build their brand, and you can become part of that family and that brand. You feel me? And you can have, like I say, that support system.
Well, keep in mind that some of the stores that you're mentioning are franchises. So pretty much the corporate office, seeing the books, and a lot of it's are in the red. So they pretty much are cutting back. So, and something like the Dollar Tree or the Dollar Store, they're competing now with the Dollar Tree, five and less, and things like that, and things of that nature. And surprisingly enough, not everything is $1 in those dollar stores anymore. So they're pretty much just like, shoot, I could just go to a regular grocery store and get the same things. So also the fact that you got to think of how the restructuring of neighborhoods are. So pretty much most of these stores can't afford the because they usually sometimes rent it out, or they buy those spaces, and they pretty much is like they can't afford the space anymore, so they'll have to all right, we're out of here. And also they have to
Insurance too.
yeah, the insurance,
Yeah.
and also there's also that reconstruction of a lot of the neighborhoods, making them into certain different things instead of like strip malls or malls in general.
Exactly. Yeah.
So yeah,
Wow, man, great.
it's yeah. A lot of people have to think it's like it's the sign of the times, and because a lot of people have to, back in the day we were younger, we had to drive all the way to somewhere, especially certain places. Now it's kind of more convenient. You're like walking distance or whatever, and most of those stores, again, you may have the occasional mom and pop, but if they have the money to sustain themselves, that's great. But if you're trying to be a franchise, usually it'll be something more conveniable, than something like Bid Locks or what have you. So the warehouses, if you want to go to a warehouse, everyone will go Costco or Sam's Club or whatever.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and then yeah, you're right. Like you said, that a lot of things that are sold, like me, and I'm giving y'all free advertisement, right? But anyway, what they call the Wally World, Walmart. To me, is a one-stop shop. And then I've talked to people. Oh, nah, I go to Target J, and I'm like, it's the same shit. You know what I mean? It's just like you say, these stores, like I can find everything. You can grocery shop. You can find clothes if you need them. Pharmacy in them. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's just so convenient, man. So beat a lot of these, places that we love out. And then you know what? Another thing, everything is delivered now. Online. That's another thing. People are online, so focus on business. Gotta do what we gotta do. What's up, Shatema? You already know what it is. I dare you heard about I know you heard about the meat in the store and guacamole and all of that in the store is contaminated with mysterious old Asteria. I forgot. If you can send me like a report, or I can maybe pull it up. Sure, I'm not saying that's not true. Definitely have to be mindful what we're putting in our bodies, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm saying it's put out there in the air that when people go to the store and pick up meat and guacamole, Zanoli, I will tighten up. Be careful because it has Listerine. And if I'm saying you were right, I think she's Asteria. And if Listeria, yeah, I'm saying you were right. I think it's mystery. Oh, there is something. All right, I'm not to do it now. I'm not do it when I get off. You already know what it is, your team. You already know. Always tuning in. Yeah, man. But we got to be mindful of that too, man. So many things we got to be mindful of, man, and stay focused. But you know what it is, man. Each and every Thursday here on Focus Radio, flyers of those that are missing in the DMV. And I try to do the most current. And people have been asking me all the time, like, are some of these people found? And I have to tell them that, yes, a lot of people are found, but you don't have a description when people are found. And that's just the thing about it. Like, when people are found, it will just say, found. And that's it. It doesn't give a description. How they were found, where they were found, no. I mean, you would know maybe, I don't know all of their names, but the females, I think that was in Ohio. They were all locked in the house, basement, for a very, very, very long time. And they happened to escape. And of course, after all of them escaped, law enforcement went back to the house. But everybody already had knew what type of condition they were in, everything because they was on the news. They did documentaries. They knew, but most of the time, I'm talking about was just regular, and they've been found. That's it. They don't disclose how they were found. Some of my stories, like I say, like are just for the weekend. Might just be just the weekend. Oh wow, found just went missing 48 hours ago. So yeah, it's a lot of. I keep telling y'all this on different levels. Before I go to that, this young guy, Karan Blake. I don't know if you guys remember him, right? But Karan Blake was the 13-year-old that lost his life and was killed in Northeast D.C. And he was killed by a gentleman that supposedly said that they were in a neighborhood breaking in vehicles, breaking in cars. And that the guy, he had yelled trying to stop them. But when he yelled, this guy, Karan Blake, this little 13-year-old, ran towards him, supposedly. And I guess this is another thing of this self-defense or, I forgot, we don't have that here. But the other one, stand your ground, whatever it may be, without reasonable doubt, whatever how they try to sum it up. But anyway, that wasn't true. The young guy never entered his property or was on his property. So he goes on trial. And I don't know if you guys remember that story. It was back in January of 2023. I didn't know he wasn't arrested at all. Well, he got arrested, but what I'm saying is he's been home the whole entire time or whatever. And he's trying to get the name. Huh?
Ready for a flyer?
Sure. Oh, I was trying to. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'm sorry, my people. I was trying to find a story, but I'll come back to that. But anyway, the trial of Karan Blake starts on the 13-year-old that lost his life. Northeast. Charlie Wooten. He's been missing since Tuesday, August the 6th, 2024, this year, 1800 block of 13th Street Northwest. Her story actually came up a few minutes ago also. They are in a desperate need, desperate search for this young lady, female, Charlie. 5'7" tall, 120 pounds with brown eyes, black hair. Last seen wearing yellow Crocs, Lululemon purple jacket. I want to say that says black shorts. Distinctive, of course, would be the Crocs and the Lululemon jacket. And like I say, once again, you can actually type her name in right now and the case that they're on. Also, this case here, Peyton Jackson, Sunday, August the 4th, 2024. Peyton Jackson has been missing since then. From the 1000 block of 16th Street, Northeast, Washington, D.C. Black female, 5 foot, 4 inches in height, 230 pounds, brown eyes, black hair. Last seen wearing a white T-shirt, black shorts, black Crocs. So these cases also have become critical due to the fact that they are have been open longer than 24 hours. Yo, y'all already know what it is, man. This is Phocuz Radio, man. We do this thing each and every Thursday. Show kicks off at 6 p.m. We go all the way to 7 p.m. Also, school will be in, I didn't know, I don't. You know what? Times have changed because I thought school was back in September. I thought we was going back to school. So I ain't think we was going back in August. But school.
There's reasons for it.
Oh, there's reasons for that. Yeah.
Usually it's about like for the last few years, they're trying to make up snow day dates when school closed when they shouldn't have, and so they're trying to catch up on those dates, and so that's like one of the reasons. The other reasons it has been pretty much is just like trying to balance it out for certain things that they have on their actual schedules. So.
Oh, I got you. Then school will close when? Close early too, huh?
Mm-hmm. So, but still, it ends in June. So, which I never stood that part. So.
What do you think they should go to school? What, all year?
No, well, I've done an all-year school where this is the British way. They would have it there will be like breaks, like they'll go to school for at least every 3 months, and then they'll take a break, and then they'll come back. So usually around the holiday times, that's when you'll take a break. But pretty much you will not have a summer vacation. So, but here's the next slide.
Charisma Cofield. Unique off the break. Charisma Cofield. And that's Karizmah. 7100 block of Courage Hill Drive, Lowell, Maryland. August 7th, 2024, which was yesterday. Now, the thing is, missing from, okay, that's her home, but she is missing in the district. So let's see. 400 block of 4th Street, Northwest. Missing since yesterday. She's only 17 years old, black female, 5 feet, 7 inches tall, 125 pounds. Black hair, brown eyes. Last seen wearing a gray t-shirt, purple sweatpants, dark blue Croc shoes. The dark blue Croc shoes. Distinctive would be her hair. Looks like on the other side, she may have a little red or something in there. You know how y'all do, and 17 years old, so some red in her hair. Wow. But lives in Lowell.
Yeah, getting things from Facebook. So you have to copy and paste, folks.
Oh, they don't open right up? Oh. Yo. Y'all know what it is, man. Host the most focused field of Phocuz Radio. Like I said, I'm sorry. Just trying to get some things straight as far as on our end. But Noel Lyles, right? Noel Lyles, track star, the runner from here, Alexandria, VA. And 200 meters, he ran and won the bronze. But the great thing about it, he's from he did it, of course, the Olympics, Paris, France, that's where they are. This is in Saint Denis, a sprinter, one of the faces of the Olympics. And now he made a joyous return. And he fell victim once, came back, and he won. Third. But the thing about it, guess what, y'all? He's diagnosed with COVID. Now, B, I wanted to ask you. Hope I'm getting this correctly.
Yeah.
He ran with COVID.
During the Olympics?
Yeah.
That's news. Because that's news.
Or was he diagnosed with it after?
Afterwards? I never heard that. So that is completely news to me. I mean, I know he won the 100, and like you said, he got the bronze today for the 200. So yeah, that's news to me.
Well, yeah, it's COVID. So that's. Oh, so that much just came out. I thought you would know. That just came out today.
Yeah, actually, it just came out now.
Okay.
Just now.
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay.
That's why I asked you, because I know you. You know, I'm like, because I think he did. Said that he didn't want to seem like he would put the other Olympians at risk, so he didn't say anything. But they
I guess
they pumped him up though with a lot of Plavacid.
Probably. Well, again, they like they said, usually a lot of after every meet they do get tested. So I guess they tested him after effect, and so
yeah. Tuesday morning he tested positive for it. Wow.
Anywho, here's the next person.
Wow. Alexis Moore, 62nd and Banks Place Northeast. She's been missing since Tuesday, August the 6th, 2024. Only 16 years old, 4 feet, 11 inches tall, 80 to 115 pounds, brown eyes, black hair. Clothing, no clothing description. No unknown clothing description. Tuesday. Okay, this is the 8:51 p.m. today. 2 days, man. Is that a...
Oh, you want to...
No, I was looking at the picture.
There's a picture. Yeah, when you mentioned about Noah Lyles, I figured it's like you were talking about, he won another medal and all that stuff. And the COVID thing.
You can compete.
Well, again, they...
You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, wow.
Yeah, they're
I guess anything goes. Snoop making $500,000 a day. I guess that's a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, I actually. I'm not a fan of the. Well, if he's doing whatever he's doing, he's doing it for himself, so that's fine. I have no problem in making money and all that stuff, but I just don't like the over coveredness of it. So just the fact that it's like, oh, look where he is now, and I was like, do I really care? Because he's not doing anything for me. So, all right, last one, stand by. All right, last one.
Christopher Brewer, missing from the 300 block of M Street Southwest. Missing since Saturday, August 3rd, 2024. 5 feet, 11 inches tall, 120 pounds with black hair. Last seen wearing a black shirt, black shorts, and white shoes.
The picture is kind of blurry, so for those if you're watching, so not really giving a good proper look. So, yep, that's it.
So once again, what we do right here on Phocuz Radio, each and every Thursday, we are posting flyers of those currently missing, and as recent as of yesterday or the day before. But it's been a lot of people sharing missing flyers. I'm noticing on Facebook, I guess as I share them, and then different organizations, different pages that I have liked as far as missing people organization. It is so surprising to me how many people really, really honestly go missing. Like every single day, that's how fast it's coming in. And I can't even post every single body. But I definitely like to focus on the DMV here in this area, especially the district, because this is stuff that we're going through every single day. Nobody is talking about it. Nobody is putting it out there that they folks didn't make it home or have it came home. It's not really out there. We don't know until we see these flyers and know somebody that knows somebody, in other words. And then, we may say something about it. So each and every Thursday, like I say, man, on Phocuz Radio, that's what we do, and try to shed more light on these missing person cases. And then we got some wild stuff going on with some people, man. Did you see the picture of Michael Jordan's son? I don't know if that was I don't know. Hopefully he was bullshitting. But I'm just right in the open with the with the tutu. And I think I just wanna this I don't know. It's just, I don't know. And see,
when you're the son of one of the greatest players of all time, yeah, you're going to be very doing your own thing.
Wow, man. I don't know, man. I just think sometimes, man, some of these relationships, man, some of these guys, man, after the breakup and it's over, when they come back, I mean, when they come back, man, they wild out and they just do a lot of shit, a lot of different shit, man. And they had mentioned that and they had brought that up, in reference to Larissa Pippen, Scottie Pippen, ex-joint, you know what I mean? And they brought that up, about them dating and, how he was so hurt when it was broken off and this, that. And I just think that you just have those women don't necessarily know what happened in this situation here, but it's a lot of them, man. They come back, and they just come back all messed up, So I just want to let my audience know and let people know that we hurt too. As far as, man, it takes us a while to heal, So we start doing other things, to heal. And, for him at the table, too, you know what I mean? So you already know what it is, man. If I could be like, if I would.
No, I don't.
Michael Jordan. It's hold up. But for real, seriously, on another note, is Michael Jordan the best basketball player?
Yes.
Ever?
Yes. I gave him that nod. I'm not. The thing is, I don't mention in my criteria. I take away the titles. I base off his skill level and what he does on the court. Mm-hmm. I take away all the titles. So for anybody who, whatever their, how they rank people and stuff like that, they always throw in the titles, and I feel that that's irrelevant. Take those away. Take them away because and especially when it comes to team sports, it's just him. You put him against somebody else, Jordan will beat those people. I really think if you put him against either like Will Chamberlain or Bill Russell, I think he'll run circles around him. Legitly. Unless here's the thing. Unless, like I said, if his main thing is like he's a guard, but he plays like a power forward. And that's why, some of the, especially those first three titles, if you look how the triangle offense was really set up, it was set up for a center to benefit the point scoring. That's why when Phil Jackson went to the Lakers and had Shaq, that's how the Lakers won those titles, because you had Shaq, and Shaq was pretty much the real keynote person in that offense. So with Phil teaching it in the Bulls in those first 3 title reigns, pretty much Jordan took control of everything, of course, and it just benefited him to do what he did. So, and I think for someone of that caliber, I mean, he can just really take over. He can play all 5 positions if he wanted to.
Yeah, you're right though. Yeah.
So I mean, like I said, he was even though he was a guard, but he was playing kind of like a forward, more like a power forward majority of the time his career. So I've had these conversations, but mainly with younger folks, and they keep saying, LeBron's this, LeBron that, and all that stuff. Is because that's who you saw. And the thing is even though I never saw Wilt Chamberlain play, Bill Walton play, I can even add Pistol Pete Maravich. I can add a whole bunch of other guys, Jerry West, all these guys. But I still honor them because of the numbers they put in prior to where the league is now.
Right. So
I view him as that. Yes, if you had a tournament of NBA elite basketball players, Jordan will be number 1, regardless. And like I said, throw away the titles. If you want to put in titles, give it to Bill Russell. Call it a day. I mean, because everyone said, no, Bill Russell. The man's got 16. Pretty much, he has all majority of what the Celtics got right now. He put it all in there. So, I mean, he's got 11. Correct that. So, for you to say the fact is because of all these championships, okay, take away the titles, check the number game. And that's why I always have these weird conversations with people about quarterbacks. Who's the greatest quarterback of all time? Everyone's saying it's Tom Brady. Take away those 7 titles. Take them away. Would you draft him? Pretty much the Patriots did way back in the 5th, 6th round.
Yeah.
So really, but again, it's based off of the coaching and his play ethic and all that stuff. Man, mind you, he is a good player. But let's be honest here. I'll give you a good story. A former colleague of mine, we had a huge argument about, not huge, just a huge argument about during the 80s, it was between Montana and LA. And who would you pick? He keeps saying, well, Montana. And all he kept saying was, he has those titles, he has those titles, he has those titles. I kept saying, I pick Elway. The main thing is, even though Elway wins his 2 titles during the last 2 years of his career,
right.
But the thing is based off of his play, I would pick him. Because of the fact is, I want someone to be fully benefited for me to win the game. Montana, he's whatever. I mean, it's it took some time for me to grasp him. I respect his game, but honestly, it's take away those titles. Is he the quarterback for you to lead your team to wherever you're going? Based off of if it wasn't Bill Walsh's coach, if he didn't have Jerry Rice or John Taylor or Roger Craig or any of those elite guys that Hall of Fame guys he had on his offense, take those away. Do you really want to have Joe Montana your quarterback? Because keep in mind, Bill Walsh didn't want him. A lot of people don't remember that. So a lot of people really got to think the fact is mind you, they're elite player after the fact, but all honesty, if you want to have especially with me, if you want to have a proper conversation of who's the top tier person in a team sport, keep that also in mind. Give me the numbers more going beyond the fact of him winning a title with 50 other players or 10 other players or what have you.
Take that all away. And just give him the player. I got you. Now I just asked, but Jordan is the greatest NBA player of all time. I'm sorry. I mean, like you said, he can play any position, and he did play more so of a power forward. Jordan's taking to the hole on you. Jordan going to steal the ball. Jordan going to shoot a 3. Jordan going to dunk. Jordan going to fade away. Jordan going to cross you.
Look at it. If you see how he played all, and the thing is, everyone keeps forgetting he's a good defensive player. Majority of the guys you see nowadays, you barely see him play good defense. Mm-hmm. And everyone's trying to emulate, like everyone say, oh, Kobe's great and all that stuff, because he tried to emulate Michael. Right. I really didn't, because Michael had his own game. Kobe tried to be like him. Mm-hmm. So I'm really going to get a good sense of what's Kobe game like if you're trying to be like somebody else. Mm-hmm. And with LeBron, his game is kind of erratic anyway. So and I think he just benefits with the modern day, system. So I just view it as like, look, I give him props. He's a good player, but he's not going to be in my starting lineup. Let's put it that way.
Heard it first, y'all, man, right here on Phocuz Radio. And y'all know, man, how we do, man. We do this thing each and every Thursday. Show kicks off at 6 p.m. We go all the way to 7 p.m., man. So we are your hottest evening podcast, y'all, right here, man. And like I said, we advertise, we market, we promote. Whatever you need, man, field services, pick up, drop off, haul and handyman services, drywall, finishing, painting. You already know what it is, man. Holler at me, not now, but right now. And your first interview or, let me see, your first, second, third, whatever, you can make it your first interview, man, right here on Phocuz Radio. That's what we do, y'all. I'm out. Peace.
You don't know what I seen. Live your life, not mine. If you know what I mean. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know what I seen. Live your life, not mine. If you know what I mean. They don't know. You don't know. We don't know. Life is funny, things we do to get money.